What's going on, guys? Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Big Dog Brett. Welcome back to BDB Sports. Today, we're going to be talking about the upcoming preseason prediction for LSU. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, probably one of the most watched games on opening day is going to be LSU versus Florida State. Florida State is coming up. They're looking really good, and it's the first game of the season. This is a heavy hitter type situation here. They're giving FSU about a 32% chance to win this game, and I think that's really because they're trying to figure out what to do here. I think that this game is going to end up being maybe a little bit of a test and wait and see in the first couple of quarters, but I really think after that, LSU is going to start and get up and rolling. Now, the reason I say that is because if you look at what they've got coming back at LSU, it's scary, guys. Jaden Daniels, this will be, I think, his fifth year. And in his fifth year, like, he's played quality time at all levels here. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but he's a quality quarterback. This guy can play. He's mobile. He can move around. But let's be honest here. Any guy that throws it like 68, 70%, that's a tough guy to beat. Then you couple in the fact that they're bringing back their best running back. What's his name? What did I do with that? Is it Malik Neighbors? No. Where's it at? It doesn't matter. Their rushing guy is Jaden Daniels. That's the number one rusher on their team. But their next best rusher is Josh Williams. Josh Williams averages 5.5 a carry. He averaged 5.5 a carry in the SEC. You're doing something right? So he does really, really well. He rushed for over 100, almost 120 yards against Arkansas second to last game, and then played Georgia, and Georgia shut him down. But quality running back. Then you've got Wish.com, Temu, Great Value Brand, Brock Bowers, and Mason Taylor. Tight end, 6'5", 245 pounds. Guy can play. 38 receptions last year, 414 yards. He averages 11 yards a catch, 3 touchdowns all season. But man, the guy is tough to stop. So he's back. Then you've got a wide receiver in Brian Thomas. He's elite. Karen Lacey, veteran. He's elite. Jack Beck, veteran. He transferred over, I think. So he's there. I mean, then is it Malik Neighbors? Where's he at? Yeah, Malik Neighbors. He's a veteran. All these guys average 14, 15 yards a catch. So, and LSU's deep. LSU is very deep. They have some talent. They've been recruiting well. And this will also be the second year in the system for Brian Kelly. So, most teams take a step up their second year with a head coach, especially if they had a good, previous season. And I think that this kickoff game is going to give them a lot of momentum. And then after that, the schedule is sharp and soft until late in the season. So I don't see them losing this game. I think they beat FSU. Season 1, first game, bang, 1-0 in the books. Next up is Grambling State. Same shape G as the UGAG, but not same kind of caliber football team. LSU has a 99% chance of winning this game, and rightfully so. They should thrash Grambling. Then Mississippi State pops up. Mississippi State is only running about a 20% chance of winning this game. I don't see it being that close. I think that LSU is going to trounce them. Yeah, it's in Davis-Wade Stadium, but I'm telling you right now, LSU is going to come in with all that momentum, and they're going to steamroll Mississippi State, and they're going to keep that going next week through Arkansas. Arkansas comes down to the Bayou, and they're giving Arkansas about a 15% chance. I don't see it being that much. I think that LSU wins that game easily. Then you roll into Ole Miss. You're 4-0. You show up at Ole Miss. This is a Vaught Hemingway Stadium, and they're giving Ole Miss about a 33% chance. I say maybe that's kind of close to being right, but I think that LSU is going to have so much momentum at this point. It's going to be really, really tough to stop LSU. They're going to be chomping at the bit. They want to come back to that SEC championship game again. They're going to be looking to face off against the Dogs again. At least that's what they're going to say. I think there's a lot of talent on that team. I don't see enough at Ole Miss to stop LSU and Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly will be starting to cement himself if he can pull off a upgraded season here. He should be able to cement his legacy in the SEC. Then after that win, they'll be rolling into Missouri, 5-0. Missouri's got no prayer here. At this point, Missouri's only about an 18% chance of winning that game. Missouri's going to trounce them. And you got Auburn. I don't see enough at Auburn to be able to do anything less than some of the other teams here at 11%. There's going to be no answer for them. Then they play Then they play Army. Army, not known for trouncing SEC teams. They have a 1.7% chance. My heart goes out to my service academies and my service teams, but man, I just don't see a way you guys are going to win this game. So unfortunately, LSU will beat Army. And so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-0 when they roll in to Tuscaloosa Bryant-Denny Stadium as a massive underdog. At least on paper at this point in the season, they have Alabama up by 6.5 points, less than a touchdown at home, which makes me scratch my head. Because how can a team be less than a touchdown favorite at home? Because you get 3 points for at home. So realistically, on a neutral field, they would say this is a 3.5 point Alabama favorite, but you're only giving them a 24% chance of winning this game. I think something's rotten in Denmark. Something doesn't smell right. Something ain't right here. I think somebody's going to get taken for a ride on some bets here. But I think LSU is going to roll into Bryant-Denny Stadium, and they're going to roll out with the W. I think they're going to be undefeated still at the end of week 9, 9-0. Yes, I know I'm going to catch a lot of heat from the Alabama fans, and that's fine. I made another video about Alabama as to why I think that they're going to struggle. You guys go watch that video. But I think that looking at how soft the schedule is, they win that first game, they're going to have a ton of momentum. They don't win that second game, they're going to be really ticked off, and they're going to just be killing everybody on the way through. Then LSU plays Florida. Hopefully no shoes will be thrown in this game. They're giving Florida an 18.5% chance to beat LSU. I just don't see it. LSU is going to kill them. Then they play Georgia State. Can't beat Georgia, then beat Georgia State, right? So Georgia State probably got a 1% chance. Another one of these late in the season games like Alabama. So that second to last game, just a cupcake game. They're playing Chattanooga. LSU's playing Georgia State. Just a head scratcher. And then they play Texas A&M. Texas A&M's got about a 20% chance. Depending on how their season goes, they may have a little more opportunity to beat LSU, but I just don't see it. So really what I'm predicting here, and by the way, guys, it's super tough to go undefeated. It's super tough to go undefeated. I'm really high on LSU. If you want to say maybe they lose to Florida State, I could say, okay. Maybe they lose to Alabama. Okay, I could see that. And maybe they lose to Texas A&M. Okay, I see that. So I'm not going to say they go undefeated. I'm going to say they have every bit of potential in the world to go undefeated. But I think they're either going to drop the Florida game or the Alabama game. Possibly just a stumbling block of that Texas A&M game. Now, I don't think that's going to be the case. I really want to say I think they'll be 12-0, but I'm being cautioned. It's really, really so hard to go undefeated. I'm going to say they drop a game, but I don't know where. I say that they're going to roll into the SEC championship. I think they're going to beat Alabama. Maybe they stub their toe somewhere else, but I really think that they're going to roll into the SEC championship and play Georgia, and that's going to be a dynamite performance between those two teams. And we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That's going to be much later in the season. So, but for now, I'm going to say LSU 11-1 with either a drop game to Florida or Florida State. Excuse me, not Florida. Florida State or Bama. So That's what I got for you guys on the Florida. Excuse me. That's what I got for you guys on the LSU game, LSU team season prediction. Really appreciate you guys being here. Leave your comment down below what you think the record will be, where you think they'll drop that game. If I got it right, if I got it wrong. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you guys real soon. Have a great day. 30 days. College football kickoff. Have a great day. God bless. Go Dogs.